Pisces, hi, welcome to this channel. This is your weekly reading for the week of September 29th. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you want to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box below, or you can also send me an email. Okay. All right. Now let's see what's on the cards. If you like what you see here, do remember to like the video, subscribe, and support the channel. Thank you. Okay, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces. Okay, Pisces, your cards are. There you go, there you are. So you are in your elements this week. Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups. Again, this is something similar came through for another sign. I think it was Cancer. Yeah, they also got both King of Cups and Queen of Cups. Devil's energy is also here. Okay, so something that is not healthy here. And it's very strange the way cards showed up. Okay, so the devil's energy tells me that, it's something unhealthy. So something karmic, because Wheel of Fortune is in between. So know what are the karmic patterns here. What is it that you are? So it's a connection, so this is how the card showed up. And then Wheel of Fortune is in between. So it's like two people who cannot see each other, who can't see eye to eye. And but then something karmic is in between, like something, a lesson. Maybe it's teaching both of them a lesson. So I don't know, Pisces, what this is all about. And devil is ruled by Capricorn, Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Sagittarius, and King and Queen of Cups is your energy, or it could be another water sign you are dealing with. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. So with this is something that is always hovering over you, something that's always in your mind. You are thinking about it and mulling over things, and it's not healthy. On the other hand, it also feels like you are stuck together in this. There is that sense of restriction, and as if you don't have an option. But you do have an option, though. Sometimes it also has to do with our perspectives, the way we are looking at a situation, the way we are understanding a situation. Or it could be something that you can do to get yourself out of that space. So, and it's important to know, so this is like a relationship, friendships, a connection, like I said. So if it feels like a devil moment, so know what are the attachments here, and how it's making you feel. Like if it's making you feel kind of free, like, a space where you can express yourself, like you can open up and you can say, express your true feelings, something like that. Or whether you feel restricted, that you have to be in a certain way, so that sense of freedom of expression is not what I'm seeing here. So it feels like you are now stuck and there is no way out, and things are a little bit dark and gloomy is what I'm seeing here. But then it could be a roommate situation, it could be a partnership, so business related, work related, personal life, something like that, friendships. So King of Cups is where you are riding the wave, meaning you are in control of your emotions. There are certain things happening. It could be that you are not opening up, you are not sharing, and you are holding it you are keeping in things to yourself. But this is also like emotional control. And Wheel of Fortune, and this is where, if this is your energy, this is where there is a change happening. So if I am, let's pretend that both these cards are your energies. If that is the case, you are moving from this to this, meaning this is where you are in control of your emotions, but you are not trying to understand your emotions necessarily, or you are, even if you are aware of it, so that is not there. This is where that understanding is happening, you are, and change is in the middle. So there is a change happening, and you are moving from this energy to this energy, and this is where you are aware of your own emotional nature. You are aware of your own triggers. So this is where that understanding is coming through, so you are curious, and this is where you are understanding yourself better, and how you process your emotions, how you handle stressful situations and things like that. So this is also like two people projecting their own wants and needs, their fears, their insecurities onto each other, is what I am saying, because you have a devil. And Wheel of Fortune is ups and downs. So if these are like two people, then you both are coming across some ups and downs, and some change, some chaotic situation is happening. It may feel like chaos, but there is order in chaos. This too is happening for a reason. Maybe yeah, maybe there is a lesson, so know what the lessons are. On the other hand, yeah, the energy is also reminding you, Pisces, be receptive, and keep the faith, and be more receptive to what you are coming across. You don't necessarily have to do anything. Instead, waiting and having patience is important in this case. So yeah, travel is coming through, by the way. It could be that you are taking a cruise, boat ride, kayaking. So you are near water. So it could be that maybe a beach trip for some of you guys. On the other hand, with Wheel of Fortune in the middle of the reading, this is destiny. So it could be that this week, like for instance, if you are looking for love, this could be you meeting someone. This is a king and a queen. So that's nice. That level of maturity is there, is what I am seeing. So this is destiny again, someone you are destined to meet. On the other hand, um, yeah, for some of you guys, it could be a collaborative project. You are partnering up with someone, so it could also be work related. But know why it's a devil. Why this has to be difficult, challenging and so there is like some kind of restrictions, is what I'm saying. You are not, it's not an easy energy, is what I'm saying, for some reason. Spirit, please give us a message for Pisces. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of, Pisces? So on the other hand, Pisces, it could be that you are going through some kind of change and transformation here. And transformation is not an easy process. It's a little bit challenging. But the card here is also reminding you, keep the faith. And when something like that happens, all we need to do is sit with it. There is nothing we need to do. Sometimes when we come across that sense of uncertainty, when we don't know what to expect, we make fear-based choices and decisions, and that always backfires and it doesn't go well in the long run. So just allow these um, changes to happen and let things unfold in its own way. Give it some time, give it some space. But our mind wants certainty. Our mind wants to be in control, and when it feels like things are out of control, then we are like overwhelmed. When then we do something out of fear, then things don't won't go well. So this energy reminds you, just sit with it. There is nothing you need to do. Wait, have patience, and let things unfold in its own way. Go with the flow is what this energy is. By that, what I mean is take it as it comes. Take it easy, take it slowly, and um, faith. Faith is important here. Okay, so the message here is declutter. All right. So yes, there is something that needs to go. So it could be attachments. So when I said attachments, it could be attachments to people, ideas, beliefs, habits, patterns, things like that. Something that is not helpful anymore, something that you have outgrown. So you can free yourself. Like it's not, so if it feels like, you are tied into this and there are no options, it's just an illusion. Chains are loose and you can free yourself. But if you are choosing to stay there, that means that is a choice you are making. But yeah, for some of you guys, it could be people you are hanging out with, your friendships. On the other hand, it could also be their opinions. How much value are you giving to their opinions and things like that? So that is important to know. And it's like, if you are reaching out for perspectives and ideas, you also want to know, instead of blindly following, you also want to know, okay, if this is true for you, and if this is something that resonates with you and things like that, what is it that you want to do? So in this case, it's important to uh, be your own person, make your own decisions, and don't lose yourself in these friendships, in these relationships. You want to stand on your own, is what I want to say. So don't give it so much importance. Sometimes we give people so much importance, right? And maybe in this case, like, know how much energy you are giving to this, and how things are making you feel. If it could also be boredom, and so that happens in a long when the relationship is when you have been in that relationship for a long time, things at some time, sometimes you feel that sense of familiarity breeds contempt, right? So it may have something to do with that familiarity. So this could also mean doing something different, like breaking out of the routine, doing something together. Like it could be traveling, it could be um, finding something creative, something that you guys can do together. So exploring something, a new place, so something new. It could also be a sport, something that you both are interested in doing, so that will help you get out of that routine. Yes, so this is routine, which is same old, nothing new is happening. So make it happen, Pisces. What is holding you back? So explore, be more, like find, this is a card of creativity, and inspiration. So find creative solutions and get yourself out of that space and do something together, strengthen the bonds. And it could also be a heart to heart conversation, opening up and not holding back, things like that. So that would be great. But when it comes to friendships and everything, know like what exactly is going on. If you are feeling if you are feeling held back, then why that is happening. Okay, so the message here is you will feel better and more focused if you will take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Yes, know how you are spending your time, your energy, who you are spending your time with, and how can you pull back the energy and put it towards things that are important for you. Oh, by the way, Queen of Cups here is a card of creativity and spirituality. So it could be that you are taking up a spiritual practice, and this is where you are receiving some downloads. So pay attention to your intuition, the new insights that you are coming across. Maybe think about writing it down so it doesn't disappear. But then, yeah, self care is also coming through here. So you taking care of yourself. It could be that you are taking a break, or counseling and therapy is also about this energy. Is so maybe you are reaching out to someone and talking it out, and that might help. On the other hand, if you are into spirituality, Pisces, like if you are a teacher, a healer, an astrologer, a tarot reader, this is where you are, you know, it could be that you are learning new things, you are learning a new healing modality or something like that. But if that is the case, the energy here is also reminding you share. This is a card of expansion. So it could be through social media platforms, it could be your friends and family, whoever is around. So you don't want to keep this to yourself. Instead, you want to share. When we share, we receive more. So it's all about giving and receiving. What we give is what we receive, what we get. So give positive energy, and that's what we will get back in thousand folds. Looks like that is what some of you guys are doing here. Declutter, and so you can then receive some. When we are holding on to something, like when our hands are full, we won't be able to receive it. Maybe the universe wants to give you something, but if your hands are full, you won't be able to receive it. So know what needs to go, what needs to be released here. All right, Pisces, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Do remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And if these messages resonated, please do like, subscribe, comment. Thank you. And I hope you have a magical week ahead. Please take good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next reading.